How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a little quick video. It's currently like 9:30 at night, and I just needed to get my video out because I am committed to posting every single day. We're going to talk about future mods in the F-150. Obviously, in the previous videos, we went out and we swapped this antenna out, but I have a couple more things I have planned. They're going to cost a little bit more money, but it's performance stuff and just stuff because it's fun. So let's climb into the truck real quick and open the hood up, and then I'll show you guys. Alright, so if we do come right here, pull the latch, get the hood open. One thing that really annoys me in the truck is the latch right here. It is so hard to get because you can barely fit your hand in between here. But obviously we have a 3.5 liter twin turbocharged V6. Now, intake. I want to get a new intake. Obviously there's dual intakes, so one's coming from the turbo on that side and the one's from the turbo on this side. So I want to get a new intake, one that looks really cool, maybe a dual intake, so maybe one here and then one here, and then cold air would be cool, but I'm not sure if we want to do a cold air intake or not. So obviously this is feeding all the way from down there where the turbo is sitting. Turbo sit in the wheel wells, and then obviously this one is going all the way in and down, and I'm assuming it goes through here. The turbo sits under here. I can show you guys that right here. You come here and the turbo is sitting like right there. You can kind of see that. Get the camera in there as well. Turbos sat right in there. Kind of hard to see on this side. It's easier to see on the other side. So if we do come over, the turbo is really easy to see right there. Much easier to see on this side than the other side. So right now, this intake is getting fed from right here, which is just through here, I'm assuming, and then it comes up through here, pushing into here. So we might have to reroute that a little bit. Probably take this piece off here, set my phone down. If we take this piece out, we'd probably get a lot more air coming through, because obviously this is shut, so that this vent here isn't getting too much air. So if we did reroute, it would be like this would come here and this would be missing, so the intake would be sitting probably up into here somewhere, so sitting on top of here. Have to figure that out. There is at least this much clearance, because there, and then we've got the coolant, so we've got about this much more clearance. There's the bulge in the hood right there for that, obviously. So it'd be more like a reroute, so one end would be going here and then through here, and then the second would be going, the second intake would be here, this would be rerouted there. A lot of complicated and rerouting and everything. More simply would be to do keep the intake system as it is, replace the intake with a cold air intake, and then just reroute this kind of a little, try to get more air, so get rid of this, probably creating more air going into the intake if we don't go cold air. And I said I had to figure out how we would do a cold air if we did do cold air, because there is a decent amount of space just because the motor's just pretty far tucked into the bay here. This is a absolute like massive bay we're looking at. But the next thing I want to do is blow up valves. Maybe even before an intake I want to do blow up valves, because you get the turbo noise in this truck, but then you're kind of unsatisfied when you let off the pedal and you don't. So yeah, a pretty interesting system within itself of how this gets the air into the intake. So upgraded intake should produce more horsepower with a stage 1 tune. Theoretically, I could boost horsepower to upwards towards 430, 450 horsepower. I'm kind of being a little conservative here, but with a full tune, I think you can make around 500 wheel in this truck. So I don't want to do anything crazy. I want to keep the warranty, but I also just want to do some cool things. Blow-off valves were something that was suggested to me and honestly I think it's a really good idea because the turbos are little tiny turbos, but you definitely hear them spool up and you just don't hear them release. So those are basically the two mods I want to do. I'm not sure when I want to do them or when I'm going to do them, but stick around if you guys have any other suggestions about mods I can do under the hood that won't cost a terrible amount of money. Exhaust system is something I want to do. Obviously that goes along with a stage 1 tune, so that'd be interesting to see. There are small interior things I want to do, but I'm going to keep that a surprise until I get them. So there's other things that are definitely going to be done before this, most likely, because rerouting, piping, and new intake might come too. That's a very simple modification that I can probably do pretty easily. So that is probably the first mod that's going to be done underneath the hood. But I'm trying to think of other things that I could say without saying too much. But interior, small little interior bits. And I have to get the headliner fixed still, because this headliner is sagging back here. But that's all I have for this video. I just wanted to go through that real quick because I thought it'd be an interesting topic to talk about, because we haven't talked about it since I did my first modification. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be catching you guys next time. Like I said, Instagram has this new shorts feature, which is basically TikTok, so I'm going to be reposting a lot of TikToks on here and making some original shorts on here obviously as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. If you are aware, I'm not going to post a short every single day. I'll probably post a short 2 to 3 hours before posting my real video, just because shorts go into their own different category, but it still counts as an upload on here, which is a little weird, but that's how it is for now. Hopefully YouTube changes that. I'd love for them to change it, but probably not. It's probably going to stay as an upload, but we'll see how the short system runs. I'm definitely going to keep it running on my channel because it's deemed to be successful for others' channels. But that's about it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.